It's been a while since I've posted, but I thought I'd update you on all the major changes that have been going on with my life, including training, what Supps I'm taking. Yeah, you know I got that pre-burn still rocking. Gonna talk about training calendar, what I've been up to, why I'm doing this, and honestly, how many sessions a day am I doing? Sometimes 5. Yep, 5 sessions a day. And yes, as you can see with the whiteboard behind me, I am set to race here in about 2 weeks. What I got up on the screen right now is my calendar. Every green bar on there is a workout activity that I have done. Yes, some of those days are 5 workouts, some of them are 3. Some of them are 1 long session, while others are maybe like 2 smaller segments that I do back-to-back brick workouts. I've been busy in the Appalachian Mountains training, running some trails, along with some very hilly roads out there to build up the strength in my legs. Spent some time with some good views. The weather was hot too. I was super proud of myself. High 80s. And I was able to run up and down these trails, no issue whatsoever. I've also picked up a road bike. Yep, I returned my previous bike because of some issues with the frame rear wheel. So what I ended up doing is I ended up building a purpose-built road bike, no suspension, aero bars, space for me to do longer rides, comfortable seat for me to do endurance rides. I've had a blast on it. I've already gotten it up to 32 miles an hour. I'm also then going to now build a purpose-built mountain trail bike so I can do duathlons both on trail as well as road. But I've also been busy with puppies. Yes, puppy fever, everyone. Busy with puppies. They're brothers my wife and I rescued. Every year for my birthday, Father's Day, around that time, that happens pretty close to each other. I always kind of do something for myself, like selfish, like get myself a car, a boat, whatever the hell the case may be. This year I wanted to pay it forward, so we rescued 2 more puppies. We already have a rescue in the house. Ray, the big one. We got Leia with us, who was I don't want to say like a custom dog, but she's the white shepherd. It really, really was really hard for us to find. But yeah, we did. We rescued 2 puppies from the Humane Society. I also celebrated a birthday. Yep, looking pretty good for 43, I might say. But let's get back to the workouts and training. So I got my training calendar up on there, and you could see some of these days I am just stacking back-to-back heavier workouts. The one day you could see I did a triathlon-based workout, run, swim, and bike. It just, I'm going hard. Now, granted, there are some days, most days, where I back my intensity down, right? And I do easier paces. But on certain days where I'm trying to kind of like do pre-race day condition, like kind of do a simulation a few weeks out, I will really throw everything at it and see what I have. I'll put about 7, effort on there, perceived effort, just because I don't want to go full out until race day. Race day, I'll go 8 to 9. Not really interested in doing anything like flat 10 out unless like I knew I was like close for placing or something like that. I still got to watch my joints as I build up my volume over time, because the real goal is for me, again, Colorado mountains, right? I'm a big fan of 14ers. And I want to do a whole bunch of duathlons in the back half of this year when the weather starts cooling down here in South Carolina. Now, getting back to the training, over this last week, I've put over 90 miles on the bike and the trainer combined, along with, I think I came out with 25 miles of running. So I'm really building up my overall volume. But you can see here, I've got it. I use my Garmin, my Phoenix 6. I use that to track the speed on my bike. Got it up to 32 miles an hour, and I still had 3 gears left. So putting some leg power down. I've also been hitting Zwift hardcore. Comment down below if you're a Zwifter. I'd love to ride with you. If you don't know what Zwift is, just ask. If enough of you ask, I'll make a video about it. It's really, really cool stuff. But yeah, I've been getting the Trek road bike moving, working on my legs a lot of endurance, a lot of base building rides. Also wanted to share with you that I do have some downtimes where I really bottom out. You can see on this chart right here, my heart rate variability. It is very low at times. Now, when it gets low like that, that is when I really start pumping the brakes. I start doing a lot more recovery, a lot more base work, active recovery too. My days off, I don't just sit my butt on the couch. I'm stretching, I'm doing walking laps in the pool, just to kind of keep my hips done. I've done river workout sessions where I go upstream in like super cold rivers. We have one close by, it's super beautiful. I'll show you guys really quick some footage. Now you can also see body battery wise. I do pay attention to that. And there are certain days where I just run my body battery down and it's hard for me to recover. But there are some times, like last night, where I was able to get a really good sleep, recharge my battery. You can see lots of nice juicy blue bars. No, we're not talking about crypto green and red candlesticks. We're talking about blue and orange. Orange is the stress, blue is when you're recharging. So you can see there are times where I'm still recovering pretty good. This shot here, you can see my overall training load. You can see I am stacking and stacking minutes and workouts on top of each other. But you can see my deload week where I really pumped the brakes. All I did that week was walked. I made sure I walked about 15,000 steps a day and I stretched. Foam roller. I did the massaging ball on my legs. Tons of stuff like that. Now let's get into what I'm doing supplement-wise and what I'm also doing food. And this is all part of that recovery thing that I've been talking about here. So Supps I'm taking right now. I'm taking my Pre Burn. You guys see it. It's in all my videos, even on the other channel. NMN, cardiovascular support. Really noticed an improvement in my endurance. Once my engine fires up, I'm a few years older, so I don't get into it so quick, so I need that warm-up time. But once I warm up, I am rolling. And I've been taking this now for 6 weeks, loving it. Tongkat Ali, taking now 2 a day now for a while, loving it. Mental drive. Again, it's nothing physical I'm noticing with the Tongkat Ali. Tongkat Ali, honestly, it's just giving me the mental oomph to do it, right? Physical oomph, right? And sometimes like the stimulus, right? Pre Burn. Hey, MetCon, or any other supplement company out there that I would use, please, sponsor the channel. That'd be really cool because I talk about you all the time, especially MetCon. I talk about you guys all the time on my other channel. Creatine, obviously, 5 grams a day. That's pretty standard. 5 HTP to help with sleep and recovery, along with Yohimbe to help me out with the burn, just to burn the extra calories off so that even when I'm sedentary, I'm burning off more. Other than that, I'm taking a little bit of caffeine here and there just to make sure that my weight stays in line and water retention wise. I keep very heavy track of what my water percentage is body weight wise. And so right now I'm in a water flushing cycle. So my weight kind of just pumped up just a little bit here, give my joints a little bit of a break, kind of flush fluid into my system. Now I'm starting to pull it out because I'm a few weeks out from race. So I'm starting to pull it out, starting to lean out just a little bit. And then race-wise, I'm going to ramp back up. The other thing, I've been keeping my diet, besides the birthday cake, I admit it. I had tons of ice cream birthday cake. Shout out to my wife and my son, Bob, for helping me out on the birthday. It was so much fun that I had with them. But I've been keeping it clean. You can see it. It's lots of lean ground turkey, keto-friendly spinach wraps. We're talking about avocado, fat-free cottage cheese, tons of spinach. Tons of spinach with like every meal, and very, very lean meats. And even the meats like with the turkey, I make sure I press it all out and stuff like that. So I've been keeping my diet very, very tight. Keeping my weight, honestly, averaging around that 166, 167. There are some days where I drop to 164 and some days that I am about 170, but most of the time that 166, 167. When I'm at that 164, I'm not feeling 100%. Like I don't think I'm ready yet to be that low. Probably going to take me a couple more months of training to get more to that 164, where I'm not kind of pressing it down, but that's where I naturally hold at, with high calories. Calorie count, by the way, I am way up there in the calories. What's more important for me right now is not dropping weight before race, but keeping my strength up. So I am rocking the calories. Well, for me, I'm at 2,800 calories now average. And my weight is able to do it because there's days where I'm just doing back to back workouts, burning tons of calories. I figured out that one day I had 1,800 active calories just before 2 p.m. and I did one more run later that day. So I was probably close to like 2,300 calories or something just from active burning for that training day. So calories have been bumped up. Now that I'm starting to kind of pump the brakes and do more recovery work, I'm going to pull the calories down just a little bit and make sure my weight just kind of flattens out. I don't want to carry any unnecessary weight going into the race because it's going to be a fitness race based on running as well as fitness-based activities. So from supplements like Pre Burn to what I've been doing training-wise and rescuing puppies. Holy crap, it's so awesome. I've been busy these last few weeks, but I've also ordered several GoPro cameras. We're going to strap them on the old road bike and give you guys a look at what it's like when you're just rocking at 30-plus miles an hour. awesome hilly routes out here. I do live in the foothills, so some very, very scenic bike routes out here. Along with some of my training, we're going to start documenting more of it, especially now as I get into biathlon season. That is a big focus. But the biggest, Colorado 14ers. And oh my, am I waiting for it. I couldn't do it this time. I had to settle for the Appalachians, which were easy for me, by the way. But yeah, Colorado 14ers are going to be hitting that in the fall. Very excited for that. That's what the bulk of this training is for. So more updates to come, and I hope to see you on the next one. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any cool future content. Let me know down below, what would you like to see content-wise? You want to see more of what I do specifically training? You want me to get deeper into the Supps and why I'm picking the Supps? Let's make this channel interactive and about you as well. So comment down below. And if you could, hit that like button if you like this type of content. Catch you on the next one. It is pre-burn as well as, yes, recovery run today.